How do you grieve someone who was never real? The 2010s were often called the decade of the social media revolution. Back then, we trusted the blue glow of our screens far more than we should have. It was 2014, the year of the Ice Bucket Challenge and those oversaturated Instagram filters. And I was 34, a nurse working long shifts in Manchester. Like a lot of people, I wasn't just lonely. I was tired of feeling unseen in a world that seemed more curated than real. That's when I swiped right on Mark. He was handsome, but not in a way that felt threatening. A structural engineer, originally from my hometown, now working on a massive bridge project in Dubai. Familiar roots, an impressive career, a man with ambition. On paper, he was everything I'd prayed for. For the first 6 months, Mark was everywhere. He was the first message I read at 6 a.m. and the last voice I heard before falling asleep. He didn't just date me. He overwhelmed me with affection. Flowers arrived at the hospital where I worked. Orchids, because I once mentioned they were my favorite. He remembered everything. He made me feel chosen. By 2015, we were planning a life together. He sent me architectural sketches of a house he said he wanted to build for us in the countryside. I've spent my life building bridges for other people, he told me once. Now I'm building one just for us. When he proposed over a grainy Skype call, apologizing for the bad Dubai Wi-Fi as his face froze mid-smile, I didn't see a warning sign. I saw a future. I said yes to a man I had never physically touched. The fear came quietly at first. One night my phone rang and jolted me awake. Mark sounded panicked. He said his UK business accounts had been flagged due to a tax discrepancy tied to his international contract. His employer in Dubai had seized his passport until a security bond was paid. £5,000. He said it was temporary. He said it was the last hurdle before we could finally be together. I sent the money. Then came another problem. A legal fee. $10,000 this time. Then a medical emergency involving his sister back in London. Each crisis was wrapped in urgency and love. He didn't just ask for money. He made me feel responsible for saving him. Don't tell your friends, he warned me. They won't understand international law. They'll think the worst. This is just us against the world. And I believed him. By 2016, my savings were gone. I'd taken out a second mortgage. Mark was always one flight away, yet he never arrived. Every reunion was sabotaged by something dramatic. A sudden arrest, a car accident, a frozen bank account. Each excuse sounded just believable enough to quiet the doubt I didn't want to face. Then one rainy Tuesday, I sat alone in my kitchen, staring at my MacBook, my reflection looking older than I felt inside. A small poisonous thought crept in, one I'd been avoiding for years. I dragged his profile picture, the one with the hard hat and confident smile, into a reverse image search. The results didn't show Mark from Manchester. They showed a Brazilian fitness model with hundreds of thousands of followers. His name wasn't Mark. He had a wife, children, a life that had never included engineering, Dubai, or me. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I opened WhatsApp and typed 4 words. I know it's fake. 1 tick, 2 ticks. Then the blue read receipt appeared. And then, nothing. The profile picture vanished. The contact name changed to deleted account. In less than a second, the man I had loved, planned with, and mentally married was erased. The 2010s taught me that you can build an entire life on pixels and promises. But when the screen goes dark, you're often left standing in a room that's much emptier than you remember. The debt was real. The heartbreak was real. But Mark? He was just a ghost. Born in a decade that perfected the lie.